This video sounds so catchy, but the content is too awesome, man. So I'm not clickbaiting here. Stick till the end of this video and you'll find out. So what is this Google hacking? We all know that Google is a very advanced search engine. It's like a knife, man. You can like cut apples and stab people. It's your wish, and today we will be not stabbing people but using Google to hack things. So how can we do that? Well, let's say I have already made a video on SQL injection, and in that video I used some payloads to find like vulnerable websites, right? So the same here. What you got to do is insert a payload, Google Doc. Let's say this Google Doc in URL index.php id is equal to. So this is a Google Doc which will let you find some vulnerable websites. This Google Doc here is used to find SQL vulnerable websites. So when I search this in Google, we will find few websites which can be vulnerable to SQL injection. So this is how Google hacking works. I mean, you get information from Google, and that can be very crucial, and you find out things which are not meant to see by Google's perspective. In this topic of Google hacking, what I want to tell you guys is that there is a website called ExploitDB, and in which it contains Google hacking stuff. So I'll visit this website here. It's like a heaven for a hacker. It's because this database contains some search queries which can be put in search engines and get you some info, man, like some crucial data of websites, usernames, passwords, camera information, like access the camera itself and all those other things. Here you can submit or search for a particular type of hacking string. These strings will give you some vulnerable websites, crucial info. So let's do this by accessing some of these Google Docs. Bunch of information here you can find or like search here with categorized structure. You can like find files containing usernames which will help you to like say if you're like brute forcing a panel, then you need some usernames, right? So these usernames can be very handy. And then sensitive directories which contain crucial data of websites and servers. And then there is web server detection. It's like reconnaissance, vulnerable files, or you can get the vulnerable servers itself. You can like go for file containing juicy information, files containing passwords of usernames, sensitive online shopping infos, and many other things, man. So what we'll do is look at this file containing usernames. I'll search for them. Here I get some Google Docs. I'll just open one here. Here bunch of Google Docs. This Google Doc will help you to like find administrator names in most of websites. So this can be very useful. Let's try this out. Okay, what it did, it searched for that particular Google Doc just like we did for SQL injection, and here you'll find bunch of usernames which are the admins. Okay, so here in this site the admin's name is Digitanium and stuff more. Just like that, can like go for sensitive directories. Let's try out this one here. It's a drive shared to public but to few members, but now it's online for everyone. Biology tutors. Yeah, this is some information which is not meant to be on Google but is. And then we can get something like admin uploads. Let's see this. Oops, his account has been suspended. You have to search for it. You can't just go and like click any of them and get the info. Aha, I can't zoom this, but yeah, you get the idea, right? Now what we'll do is We'll close all this. I have a particular few of docs which I'll be using today. I have made a list of them. So this is for login passwords. Let's try this one here. Look at this one. Just open this, and what I see here is bunch of usernames and passwords. So this doc can be very useful to find passwords. Then here's another one. We didn't get the password, but cool. And then there is another type of same type of Google Doc. Let's type this bunch of informations. Here we get the administrator's password. Oops, it's a honeypot. We just want to get out from here. And then there is another payload, and here at the end we got some IP cameras, network cameras. Let's try to get some cameras, man. Yes, we got a camera here. Can close this. Okay, my resolution is low, that's why it's kind of slow to load, but this is how things work out. Let's see another one. Aha, bingo, man. It's night time there, it's day here, so cool. Okay, so this is how things work out, guys. So be sure to have a safe hack. I'll meet you guys in the next tutorial. Until then, cheers.